Our weekly portfolio update. Well, the final week of 2022 has just closed for the NYSE, believe it or not. I hope your final week of the year has been good and you have some nice plans to bring in the new year. Here is our portfolio report for the last week of 2022. We closed the final week pretty much flat, being down only 0.04% after a fairly up and down week in the markets. We deposited funds into our eToro account on Wednesday the 28th that equaled just over 1% of our portfolio. We also received quite a few dividends this week that we were able to invest with. We invested funds on Friday 30th of December with a small portion going into VU and the remainder going into VTI. VU is where we invest our kids' college fund and is an ETF by Vanguard that tracks the S&P 500. VTI is part of our long-term retirement plan, along with the remainder of our portfolio, and is an ETF by Vanguard that invests in the entire US public market. Events from the week. After Putin started the week talking about trying to end the conflict, he then banned exports of oil from Russia to the G7 nations. This will continue to really put pressure on all parties, Russia included, as the sale of their oil helps their economy. China appears to be pushing forward in its attempts to reopen its country. It will be interesting as we go through 2023 to see if businesses go back to China for manufacturing, or have found other suppliers. Our weekly poll results. This week I asked what asset class of the following 4 assets investors mostly invested in. I could only choose 4, and we did have a few investors also comment as let us know that they invest in commodities and indices. Here were the results from 414 votes. 40.58% voted for stocks. 16.67% voted for ETFs. 5.07% voted for fiat currencies. And 37.68% voted for cryptocurrencies. Thank you to everyone who voted. Be sure to be a part of next week's poll if you are able. If you haven't read here on eToro or seen on YouTube our investment plan for 2023, be sure to do so. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate a like. It helps send this video out to more investors just like you. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date with what we are doing in our portfolio and what is going on in the stock markets. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment below or send me a message. Happy New Year! I wish you all the best in the 2023 and hope it is a great year for you. Thank you for being part of this channel with me.